Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Storytime with Horse Buddies. Today's story we'll be reading is Lucky's Adventure in Winter Wonderland. Let's get started. Lucky Charms is a little rescue doggie who lives with her mommy, daddy, and her sister, Hershey Kisses the kitty cat. Although Lucky Charms is quite charming, her nickname is Lucky because she is a very lucky doggie. Lucky loves adventures. Her last adventure was in Saratoga, where she was lost for 4 long days. Boy, was her family sad and scared, but Lucky was lucky. Thanks to the help of her friends, she found her way home. One morning, Lucky was sleeping in, late as usual, when her mommy called out, wake up, it's a snow day." Lucky jumped out of bed, looked out the window, and yelped, "It's a winter wonderland! I can't wait to play in the snow with my friends." Lucky rounded up some of her friends to meet at the park. The doggies were all bundled in their new coats and sweaters they received for the holidays. "Get your snowshoes on," Casey shouted. Lucky and her friends raced through the snow. "I'm thirsty. Does anyone have water?" panted Barkley. Ella laughed. "Just stick out your tongue, silly, and catch the snowflakes like me." Next, the doggies laced up their skates and hopped onto the frozen pond. Lucky was a little wobbly. It was her first time on ice skates. "Don't worry, we will help you," said Harley. After playing in the park all day, Lucky thanked her pals for a fun day in the snow. As she walked home, she thought about how lucky she was to be a rescue dog and have so many super friends. The next day, Lucky heard a bunch of loud thumps. She thought she was dreaming, but soon realized it was her friends throwing snowballs at her window. "Lucky, it's snowing again. Come skiing with us," hollered Rosie. Lucky asked her mommy if she could go skiing. "Of course, but be careful and don't forget to wear your helmet." The doggies packed into the car as they headed up north on their next adventure. They took the chairlift to the very top of the mountain, where they could see snow-covered trees for miles. The view was spectacular. The doggies jumped off the chairlift and raced down the trail. "I'm flying! Last one down buys the treats. Wait for me! Help, I'm stuck! Bet you can't catch me!" Vegas was showing off on his snowboard. He lost control and tumbled down the snowy slope. The doggies were thankful the canine ski patrol took care of their friend. After a long day of skiing, the doggies were tired and hungry. Lucky cooked hot dogs for her friends and they relaxed out on the deck. Later, Lucky and Hershey were playing together when Lucky asked, "Hershey, why do you think my name is Lucky?" "That's easy," explained Hershey. "It's because you are a very lucky doggie. You are lucky that you were rescued when you needed a home, and you are lucky that you have friends and family who love you." Lucky wished that every dog could be as lucky as her. As Lucky dozed off, she thought about all the doggies who don't have loving homes. It wasn't long ago, before Lucky was adopted from the shelter, that she needed a home too. It was at that moment that Lucky had her big idea. She had a surprise adventure planned for her friends. We are all very lucky doggies. There are many dogs that do not have forever homes like us. Let's bring these boxes full of warm clothes and toys to the rescue shelter, Lucky barked. Lucky and her friends packed up their sleds and headed for the shelter. The curious shelter dogs scampered over to their visitors. They loved meeting new friends, especially ones that brought presents. The shelter dogs were so grateful for their gifts. "Come on," they barked. "Let's go play in the snow." The dogs spent the day frolicking in the snow. It was truly a winter wonderland. Lucky and her friends realized that making new friends and helping the rescue dogs was their favorite adventure yet. Everyone was disappointed when it was time to leave, but Lucky promised they would visit again soon. "Don't be sad," said Ted, one of the rescue dogs. "We have each other until a new family comes to adopt us." It's adoption day. Lucky helped spread the word about the special dogs who needed to be rescued and how important it is for them to find loving families. While Lucky was warm and cozy in her bed, she made a wish that her new friends would find their forever homes soon. And Lucky thought to herself, "I really am a very lucky doggie." The end. And we'll be reading more of Lucky's adventures next time on Storytime with Horse Buddies. Bye.